Alrighty, we are here working on this porch. It's gonna be a difficult one because we have to get underneath that soffit. We are gonna have to use certain tools to make sure we can get right underneath, right into here, underneath here. So it's gonna be a tough job, but if anybody can do it, it's us. We're gonna be replacing all the gutters as well, replacing the roof decking, adding ice and water to the roof because it is a low-pitched roof.
Got your blower?
Let's go. First step, clean off the roof. Get a good working area. And it being fall, leaves are all over the place. Alrighty, up on the roof. Not only is it a low slope, there's no underlayment. And that's what's happening. Unreal. Folks, make sure you use underlayment. If it's a low pitch, if it's 212 or less, ice and water it. No asphalt shingles. If it's from 212 to 412, use double underlayment. Unreal. Hey, at least it's gonna make our job cleaning up easier. Alright, let's take this gutter off. One side at a time. Because of I got a smaller one. But because all this water's coming down here, you can see where the water really travels down. We're gonna make sure we put all of our drip edge underneath our underlayment, or in this case, the ice and water. Usually you want to put the eave underneath and this side on top, but because it's a low slope, you want to put everything underneath. You gotta make expectations to the rules sometimes, and this is one of those times. All the plywood is off. We have to add 2 supports in because the other 2 are pretty bad. Let's let it dry out a little bit and we'll go from there. Alright, got the sheathing going up. Now, it may look ugly, it's just wet, but it is solid. So now that it's not gonna have any more water going in, it's gonna be a good, structurally sound building. Alrighty, the plywood is up. H-clips, we included 2 on each spacing. That way just kind of gives it a better stance here. It's not gonna dip in as much. It's better be safe than sorry. Ice and water, felt paper next. Alrighty, we got drip edge on. One underneath the ice and water, and with a drip edge going on here. We removed the fascia here because we'll be doing a custom apron so that the water doesn't get under into this area. So now we're gonna put the Henry's ice and water all over here and get some synthetic underlayment. Alrighty, because this is a flat roof, we're installing this high grade ice and water. And we've been here for about an hour. You can see how much pieces are wasted right there. Because once this stuff touches each other, game over. You cannot untouch yourself. So this right here is every subcontractor's or contractor's nightmare, but every homeowner's dream because there's no water going through here whatsoever. That's a guaranteed. These are the hardest kind of jobs. So you gotta work in here. We're trying to get a piece of flashing under and being more of a problem than we anticipated, but it's part of the business. Alrighty, synthetic underlayment installed. Now you may be asking yourself, why did we install a synthetic on top of ice and water? Well, the ice and water is a little slippery, so we did install this so we could work safely, and it adds an extra layer of protection on this porch. So why not? It's not gonna hurt it. All it's gonna do is prevent water from coming in. So it was about 24 degrees early in the morning, and when we took off part of that flashing, we found a frog. So we're gonna try to give him a second life. Put him out here in the sun. Give him another chance at life. It's better than underneath that siding. All right, we got some flashing right there. behind the siding, and then we're gonna caulk that section and put some step flashing so that it flows up properly. Now, is it an overkill? Yes. You have a nice overhang? Yes. But hey, I know that when we get that hurricane or tornado, nobody's gonna be calling us back. Alrighty, folks, this is the star of the show. This is why we took this job to make a flashing that hits here. You're gonna have the fascia go over it, and the water's gonna flow under here. So when we put the shingles are gonna go under here. But the water, when it hits it, it can go far enough, but it won't be able to get behind the house, and it'll flush right back up. So this is a very good solution for a very big problem. But the problem is gone now. Alrighty, getting our starter set up. Lines drawn. Let's go. Alrighty, we got the starters up. I'm getting the shingles put on. Because it is a low slope roof, we are gonna caulk every single nail, just to ensure that no water will ever make it inside the porch. Ready? Just got the gutters cut. We install the first section right there. Let's keep cutting. Alrighty, we got a nice pitch. Almost done here. Now the client wanted gutters on the rakes. We don't really do that. You really don't need it. But if the client has a request for that, you put it in there, you do it. You just kind of put the warranties on them. Gutters installed. Now we're doing the downspout. Roof is finished as well. Roof installed, flashing installed, gutters installed. That's a good day's work right there. And it's only 2:41.